Yeah, boy! Previously on Kimba TV. Not work out, and we could nuke all the way to 24. You understand that too, right? You know, really, there's no reason to grab any of the spaghetti noodles, you know what I mean? I would prefer this. Okay, then try to ride it to here. And then the sweep. Can anybody tell me the directions to the Bugatti dealership? Woo! So we did the soft launch with the merch, exclamation merch. We're gonna give away a bunch of more hoodies and mugs today. Once that's kind of the kinks are worked out, this week we'll actually start giving away money. So we're a little bit behind on everything, but we'll get caught up here. And then we gotta plan out the streamathon. Alrighty, I would like to correlate it to like an important date, maybe like GDP, or anyways, we'll figure it out. Okay, all right. Well, happy Monday, everybody. All right, so let me get some. What the fuck? That's a little messy. Okay, so Astro says, "Are we ready to pump? Sato is short. Lord have mercy." Okay, retail sentiment is they want to short. Okay, is this goofy ass still in a big ass short? Of course he is. And then what is Hodu doing? Do we have the trifecta? Are all BTS members shorting? Yes or no? Nope, he's longing, but he's down. Okay, so now that we understand retail sentiment, let's identify some levels, shall we? Maddie says, hope we sweep. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. The sweep is a little let me pixel this. Hold on a second. So yeah, that 0.5 Fibby is probably gonna get tippity tap, which is at like 2,360, 236 hundo or whatever. All the lions that aren't here right now, they're going to miss out on some juicy ass TA level finding here in a second. Thangity thang things. Let's get ready for it. Let's go dashed. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second here. Hunko says the Korean edge. Yes. Kimchi TA. Okay. So let's clean this biachismo up for a second here. God damn. Lines are kind of throwing me off. Hold on. Is there a big fib here? What's that diagonal line? What the fuck? Oh. Get that out of my face. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's get rid of this for a small... No, let's keep the value areas there. All right, so yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take off the red ones. We don't need the value areas defined right now. Monthly is there. Let's delete the sweep lines for now. We can always add. Okay, let's just clean it up for a little bit. Okay, and then we have point of control at 30,275. Interesting short level maybe here at the 29s. Okay, we got two. And then all these are useless. Bye. Buy. Got tapped. Got tapped. Buy. Yeah, this one we can adjust. So this is the one that we kind of talked about at 850. Okay, we have the sweep. We'll keep that sweep there, and then yeah, that's valid. And then that's monthly. 5. Okay. You know what I'm actually gonna, well, I'm gonna take this yellow line off. Okay, so that's a weekly. 29415 is another level. 29415. All right, I think I am good to go for today and the week. Okay. All right. We got levels, we got gammas, we got options, we got order flow, we got TPO. Quick little Monday morning nerd out. All right. So, I mean, I'm sure you guys saw the awkwardness of trying to long in this zone. First off, you have the discrepancy with Coinbase and CME. So there's obviously some exchanges that haven't swept yet. Now that it's not the weekend, basically the weekend plans are all off now because we have confluence with S&P. So yeah, I mean, I think the only thing you have for this week is just small time frame bing, bing, bing. Because, you know, we already talked about this bottom. It's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a little bit. I mean, you guys saw the TPO stuff. This is just way too, there's just too many inefficiencies here for trying to take a long before it makes a new low. And then, you know, you would think 26.5 would maybe be like a short attempt on some sort of sweep, but the better one is obviously up here. We might have to go like scalp mode this week while we wait for the juicy one to happen. Yeah, I think there's a couple ways. I mean, so just like we said last Friday, it's got to get back above 29.30 and hold levels above there for us to get bullish. Until that happens, it's bearish. I'm not sure if that 24850 long is in play anymore. Sweep of this maybe. I'm not gonna take it, but I would. It looks like maybe like a 25.5 long, and then 26.6 short. This is really. Because if you get above this, there's literally no volume. If you get above here, we're gonna go and start to aim for the shorts. You know, I wouldn't really take any of these single prints. It'll probably work, but the real nice one would be to try to get like a 29.5 short, maybe 29.2 short. Yeah, so this is for sure gonna come back at some point, but it's gonna Kimba crown. Something like that, probably. So I don't know, man. Should we try like a little scalp attempt at a sweep here? Just for thangity thang, fun, or something like that? We have the levels identified. So even if you don't know what these are, you should at least have something like this, I think. Okay, everything from the 30,000 to the 23,000 level, like this is all valid. Okay, so we got that going on. We got the gammas, all right, nerded out on the gammas, okay. Yeah, and we all saw the inefficiencies. Can you guys tell the risk that we would be taking trying to sweep anything outside of this zone, or trying to long trade anything outside of this? So like, yeah, there's the 24,850 point of control and whatnot, but there's literally no support. So that's real risky. And then, yeah, deviating outside of 650 could be worth a short. But again, I mean, once you get above 650, 700, there's going to be like a quick break, most likely. So shorting around there is a little risky. So maybe if it looks like a sweep of the top and lower levels, we could play it, but you have clear risk with your short attempts here, and you have no support here. So, and then it's Monday, so none of this is really helping us. You could almost maybe say that based off of option flow for Friday's options, it kind of looks bearish. So that kind of tells me that there's even more confluence for a bank. Bink, 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 bink. At some point, it'll probably bink this week. Bink or bink. So there's probably a bink coming this week, but I don't know if it's gonna like front run the sweep. And I guess if we get like a sweep at whatever the fuck this was, yeah, let's see when it gets to like the 26.5, you know, and yeah, I mean that could be a valid one too, I guess. It's like a $300, $400, $500 range you have. Yeah. Okay, do you remember all this shit? Do you remember all this shit? So first things first, let's get out, okay? And let's do a a bullish retest. And on that bullish retest, it'd be nice to see a sweep. We did not sweep that yet. There's a lot of confluence with everything. I mean, do we all know that there's a really high probability this bitch is gonna come back towards this area again? I don't know if it's gonna front run the first move, but this is gonna get swept at some point. And I think it's gonna be like 2 weeks of bing, 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 binging. Maybe a week, but I think this whole week, I don't think we really have to try and get like the juicy long or short. I think it's gonna bing, 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 bing. Yeah, but same with ETH BTC, brother. I think this is gonna get swept. That is gonna get swept. But I would love the bull div continuation. Okay, so we got something like this. Okay, we got something like this. Okay, so a lot of interesting stuff going on, but yeah, with ETH BTC, this is daily candles. It's gonna take a little bit. Alrighty, but yeah, I'm patient with all this shit. If there's one thing that I kind of figured out in the morning nerd out is that it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. Yeah. We drew it like this. How many times have we seen I didn't get stopped out? So I think just conceptually, if you're gonna be anticipating something like a sweep, then you also have to be cognizant of a front run scenario as well. If that front run scenario happens, you just have to probably focus on maximizing profits at that point. My pleasure. The only thing that you kind of missed out on is like how if it's that, then the higher probability is that. But it would be interesting to get that or that, because the higher that you get and you do a sweep, the lower that you could go. If this is the sweep, then it's probably gonna just sweep that, and then it's a question mark on what it wants to do, you know? But if it goes here and tries to sweep that, then I think you have a chance for, you know, maybe that. And then if it grabs that or that single print like a bink, then I think maybe that's in play now. But so it's all just kind of like, which one it wants to deviate further away from type of shit. But this is a possible sweep. That's a possible sweep. That's a possible sweep. That's a single print, right? So I would probably do something like, and we drew this earlier, hide behind the single print, like that. Does that even make sense? Hamlet says, may I know where you got 26448? Has something with TPO? Yeah, TPO value area high on the 30-minute. Yeah, and then as you go from 30-minute to 1 hour to 4 hours, you'll see that it kind of stretches all the way up and it confluences with that 786 range. Yeah, but it's risky. It's risky. You're so close to a sweep, so that's awkward first off. Yeah, it's on the BTC USDT Binance pair, brother. You'll see it. But go from 30-minute to 1 hour to 4 hour. 26525 is value area for me. Yeah, it's but what did I just say, Hamlet? It confluences with the golden pocket to 786. Right? The specifics really won't matter too much, but whether it's 550, 525, 488, I'm just kind of looking at it as 450 to 550. And it confluences right in that Kimba box, right? Yeah, the only thing is that you don't really have enough volume on the traditional markets to help you as confluence. So you're basically free rolling, hyper aggressively front running the S&P going into Chinese and European market open. So yeah, I think if you're okay with doing a traditional halfway behind the 886 type of Kimba box traditional entry, then I think it might be worth a shot. But you also have to be cognizant and aware of the fact that there's a sweep that's going to come right after you will get stopped out. So not too crazy. It's whatever, normal Monday, I guess. But yeah, as we approach weekly, monthly options expirations, Jackson Hole Symposium, it'll probably get nasty towards the end of the week. So we'll keep an eye on gammas. Yeah, and then as for our plan, I think we have a pretty good plan going into the next 12, 24 hours. So we'll see if we can get into something. But we have, three, two, three potential areas where we might play a little shorté, and 2 levels to the downside, 3 potentially if you want to try that this mini range. So it's kind of in between this $255,000 to $265,000 range. Sweep possibilities. Stop pump possibilities, single print grab possibilities, golden pocket confluence, point of controls. So, yeah, nothing blind, just alarms. But pretty chill day. We got to add and take away some important levels. Happy Monday, y'all. Not too crazy, not too crazy. I will, if it looks all right, I'll take stabs at all the levels that we said. So we might start the stream with like a 50 Bitcoin long or 50 Bitcoin short, but let's not get too crazy. Kind of sucks that we didn't get to get in on anything together live, but yeah, we got pretty close on that 26.3 sweep, but it did not sweep. Yeah. But it's Monday, no biggie, no biggie, no biggie, no biggie. Yeah, I hope I'm in something before the start of the stream, but most likely we just get stopped out, especially it's in like the immediate smaller range, you know what I mean? So if it went to like 24,850 or some shit, that would be a really nice long, but if it's like a scalp long from 25.5 or 25.6, fib, sweep or some shit like that, you know, it's probably gonna get stopped out sooner or later. Where is he? Where is he? All right, ladies and gentlemen, hey, longers, shorters, I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. Stay safe. I'll go ahead and put on the exo thing. You guys already know where I'll try to attempt like a baby short, scalp longs. We've got 2 or 3 levels up both to the upside and to the downside. So stay safe. And we'll see what the gammas bring us in the morning. We'll see how the correlation looks. And yeah, do we get the sweep? When do we get the sweep? Is it just a bunch of sweeps? Bing, bing, bing. Does Coinbase and CME sweep? Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Griff says you can't leave. I think you guys are good. We beat the fucking TA to death. You know, there's 2 or 3 levels to the upside for scalp shorts, 2 or 3 levels for a scalp long attempt. You know what I mean? Alrighty, stay safe, yo. I will see you guys tomorrow. Sato, take it away.